Pang nominado sa pagkapunong maestrado ang sumalang din sa pagtatanong ng Judicial and Bar Council kanina. Sina De La Salle University College of Law Dean Jose Manuel Diokno, Solicitor General Francis Hardelesa na dati nagtrabaho sa San Miguel Corporation at ang Women and Child Rights Advocate na si Atty. Katrina Legarda. Mula sa Korte Suprema nakatutuklay si Sandra Aguinaldo. Sandra.
Mike, tama ka, no? Tatlo pa nga sa mga napipisil o kandidato sa pagka-Chief Justice ng Korte Suprema ang humarap dito ngayon sa JBC. At isa nga po dyan, si Dean Jose Manuel Diokno. Siya po ang Dean ng La Salle College of Law at kilalang human rights lawyer. Isa sa tinanong kay Diokno ay ang kanyang pagiging human rights lawyer at ang kanyang dating kaugnayan sa Free Legal Assistance Group na tumutulong sa mga mahihirap na may inilalabang kaso sa korte. Sabi niya, gusto niyang malasap ng mga mahihirap ang hustisya. Dapat din daw ang mga law student ay tumulong sa pagbibigay ng legal aid. Ayon kay Diokno, dapat ang isang justice ng Supreme Court ay parang isang monk o mongha para makaiwas sa conflict of interest.
I'd like to be remembered as someone who was able to improve the system for the majority of the public, for the majority of the people. Someone who can say that we can truly, genuinely deliver justice to the people.
There are some sectors who claim that and who have signified their opposition to your nomination, stating that you have an institutional, and I quote, an institutional and personal bias against men in uniform, the AFP and PNP, and for the Arroyo administration. Would you care to respond to that?
Well, I would beg to disagree with that. I have had many clients also from within the Army and the other members of the Armed Forces of the Philippines. I have represented both so-called leftists and rightists and centrists.
Si Solicitor General Francis Hardelesa naman, pabor din daw sa hidikaturang bukas sa pagsusuri ng publiko. Si Hardelesa ay dating private lawyer pero kinararangal daw niya ang trabaho niya sa gobyerno. Pinagmalaki niya ang napabilis na pag-usad ng mga kaso na hawak niya sa Office of the Solicitor General.
Well, I would like to be remembered as Chief Justice. And the one word that I would like to describe me is that Chief Justice exhibited rectitude. Rectitude, which is, being judicious, being even-tempered. That will be the capping glory of my career.
Tinanong si Hardelesa tungkol sa kanyang pagiging dating abogado ng San Miguel Corporation at ang usapin ng COCO Levy Fund. Sabi niya, abogado naman siya ng San Miguel at ang iba pa po ang ginamit na abogado ni Dading Cojuangco sa kaso ng COCO Levy Funds. Huling isinalang naman si Atty. Katrina Legarda na kilalang advocate ng karapatan ng kababaihan at mga bata. Tinanong si Legarda sa mga issue tulad ng same-sex marriage at divorce.
Do you have any position on legislating divorce in the Philippines?
I have no position for legislating divorce, Your Honor, because first, we're the only country in the whole wide world without a divorce law. Even Malta, with the Knights of Malta, have a divorce law. Secondly, I don't understand the resistance to divorce, other than that the Catholic Church does not wish it to be passed.
Kapwa naman natanong sina Legarda at Diokno kung ano ang pananaw nila sa prosesong pinagdaanan para maalis sa pwesto si dating Chief Justice Renato Corona.
Well, Secretary De Lima then dealt with it in a very political manner. She felt it was a decision which was based on politics, having been issued by people who had been appointed by the former president. So she treated it as a political issue and therefore rejected the decision, the order of the court. I'm not very political in that sense, and I actually don't look at justices as to who appointed them.
I think that the impeachment of the Chief Justice gave the people a number of lessons. The first lesson, I think, is that the people are also looking for transparency, not only in the executive and the legislature, but also as well in the judicial branch.
napabilib naman po ang ilang miyembro ng JBC dahil maayos daw na nakasagot ang mga candidates para nga sa pagka-Chief Justice. Ang mga tanong po ay nanggaling sa iba't ibang panig. Meron pong mga phone-in questions mula sa ordinaryong tao at meron ding mga tanong na nakuha mula sa Twitter. At kaugnay naman ito ay nag-file po ng motion for reconsideration ng Kongreso sa pamamagitan ng Office of the Solicitor General para ikatwira na dapat ay payagan ng Kongreso na magkaroon ng 2 boto sa JBC. Ang tanging dumalo po sa pagdinig o sa interview ngayong araw na ito ay si Congressman Neil Tupas Jr. at ang isa pong miyembro pa ng Kongreso, si Senador Francis Escudero, ay hindi muna dumalo. Yan muna po ang pinakahuling ulat mula dito sa Supreme Court. Mel, Mike?
Maraming salamat, Sandra Aguinaldo.